Bruce from Safari. We're looking at another example with our new solid state lithium here. This is going in a motorhome project. A shout out to Luke and the team. And the boards here stand up. So this backboard stands up. The board here with Scotty stands up. This is getting power from the outboards. And we've got the two solid state here. So let's just have a look at the display here. Touch the battery here now. Then the battery immediately appears, and if I now go into the detail display here, I can now see right down now to the cell number and the voltages. Now, let's have a look at this, and in the last column here, 3.325, 3.327, 2 millivolts difference in the wafers between number wafer 7 and wafer 16, and the temperature is 1C. 2 are on, 2 are off. It's 107 amp hours that we got in here. This is at 54 volts. And we've got 101 left because I think we're at about 95%. We're at 95% state of charge. Health is perfect. Now there's a battery temperature. The sensor's on top of the battery, but this is a trap for young players. The battery temperature may be high because the ambient, because they put things on top of it. But when we go to the detail here, we read the cell temperature, and the cell temperature is the one that's critical. Now, this particular customer wants the batteries side by side. You can see how we've set that up. But let's just show you that when we stack, and you can see how light that battery is. I'm lifting it up one hand there. This will just pull down and sit there and sit in there absolutely perfectly because the cables are coming out underneath the handles here. And you see this groove in here when our straps, when these are stacked on top of each other with the straps, then the straps actually sit in the groove. They're 50 millimeters squared between each strap, and they run down the edge of the battery here. So when they're stacked high, you don't have any of this. There's no cablings at all. You just put the straps in between, fasten them on here, and you just have one negative at the bottom and a positive at the top. And then underneath the battery here, we have the little knockout here, which is to cover on the top of this, and it's also to cover on that end. Now the CAN cable's higher, but that's the top battery. So we don't need to stack on top of that. This is always going to be on top of the absolute top battery. I've got to say, how good's that?